of Ian is a Weirdo or Ian is Weird, depending on where you're watching this from. So, this is my last stream as a 31-year-old, and I expect to be on it when I turn 32. So, you can all ring in the brand new me with a year of the same old me. I figured I'd do my makeup because, why not? So, I'm not going to do anything fancy. I'm not going to do any Halloween makeup. I'm just going to do some kind of like day-to-day makeup because I wanted to actually have my picture taken of my face. And let me get it going. So, but yeah, I just wanted to have like actual like a picture of my face. Because I don't take pictures very often. I'm very self-conscious about the acne beard that I've got from testosterone and the non-existent beard that I have not gotten, or that I have gotten from my testosterone. So we're just gonna hang out, wear my Beetlejuice shirt. Kind of looks like he's holding my boobs, but what are you gonna do? It's very soft. My wife got it for me from Old Navy. Probably shouldn't have done my nighttime skincare before this, but I'm 31. I don't plan things. So let me like try to reorient myself because I haven't done makeup. I don't think I've done makeup since I've been back. Have I? Goodness. My eyebrows are starting to grow back in, and I think I'm gonna keep them for a while because it was just getting exhausting having to draw them on every day. But all of a sudden, everyone and their mom, they're doing Halloween makeup, and I'm seeing so many cool looks for like when you don't have brows, and I'm like, fuck, I should have thought of that. Instead, I was doing stupid shit. So, what are you gonna do? Let's see. Okay, so I'm so like, I really wasn't prepared going into this. Now my foundation covers my acne pretty well. I don't really want to put like a ton of anything on just to take it back off immediately, but sometimes it's what you gotta do in the name of beauty, if you know what I'm saying. And if you don't know what I'm saying, I don't either. I'm a little delirious after today. So Noah and I were cleaning up for my birthday party today, close enough. And we were taking some trash out, and I had a really bad panic attack that came out of nowhere. It was just like kicked my ass so hard. So here's, I think I gave like all my primers to Mel because like a lot of them don't really work that well for me. But I have this one, it's old as shit. If it's not like pure liquid, I'm surprised. Okay, this is the Becca. This one was super popular like 100 years ago. Instant First Light Priming Filter Instant Complexion Refresh. And it's the purple one. And it's supposed to make you look like you're alive again, which I guess is cool. But then you put a bunch of makeup on and all the color correcting things that it does are gone. I always thought color correcting primers are like a bit of a gimmick, but I'm sure there's some that are worthwhile. Okay, so now I'm gonna try to find some green to do some color correction on my floss. But if I could just find my green color corrector, that would be cool. But maybe I won't be able to. Who knows? So I'm going to use some concealer in the shade C4. Yes, I know C4 isn't explosive, but that's not what this is. So this is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. I really like it. It comes in a wide variety of colors. I haven't seen a lot of people use it, so I don't know like how good the undertones are for darker complexions. So if you have darker complexion and you want to try this, in Ulta you can try it in store, so that's always nice. This is the worst pump. Ulta definitely skimps on their packaging. Not to say that you have to spend a ton of money on packaging to, get your point across, but I should shake it first. This one's like I should have shaken it first. Okay, that's a lot better. Oh, that is slimy. Oh man, that is gross. This one has sunscreen in it. I got it because it had sunscreen in it, but whoa, does it hit you in the face with, that like, ow, SPF pink snow. So the longer you let this sit on here and dry down a little bit, the more opaque it is. But that was enough time for me. I was impatient. And I ain't got time for that shit. Kind of smells like vodka at the same time. Does this have alcohol in it? Alcohol denatured. Yep, right there. First thing. Maybe not great to be putting on your face all the time. I didn't look at the ingredients. Oh, why did I put so much on there? I know I don't need that much. Can I undo this and put some back? It's gonna get real messy. I can only see more. Hard to get this. Okay, so this is the Milani concealer. See, everything is recycled. Let me turn this on. I have a little magnifying, it's not magnifying, a mirror right here. So I just drag it down the neck a little bit. Be gentle with the neck skin. You don't want to do this all the time, but you're only 31 for like 14 more minutes, so we gotta make it count. We'll pay for that shit when we're 32. Am I right? So I'm having some of my friends over. It's a couple. I was friends with the guy first. Met him kind of fresh out of high school, pretty much. And then he has been dating his partner for a good long while. I guess they were pretty newly together when we got married. So that was almost 5 years ago now. And but she was invited because he was in the wedding party, and they all got +1s if they wanted them. So we were gonna be cool about that. So I barely met her at my wedding, and then have gotten to know her a lot more since, and she's amazing, and they're great together. So I'm happy for both of them, and I'm going to spend my evening tomorrow. Well, first of all, during the day, I'm going to finish cleaning because I could not make that a one-day thing. I had to stretch it out as long as humanly possible. And then I'm going to therapy. I'm in my intensive outpatient program that I go to. That that's tomorrow. And then, so I'm taking the same concealer that I used earlier, but in a lighter color. So I used C4 earlier, which was still really pale. So that tells you how much variety they have in the upper end of the scale. And then this is C.5. C0, I think, is actually white. So, again, a sign of how pale I am. But, like I mean, you can actually see that. I don't know why I did my concealer like this. I've just been like watching so many makeup videos lately that like everyone's doing their concealer like this now, and I just did it like reflexively, and then I was like, wait, I actually hate when I do my concealer this way because it makes my cheeks look whiter. What I like to do is bring the light back to the center of my face, so I like try to squeeze everything in. Actually, I think I did do a makeup video. I did make a video called How to Do Makeup the Right Way, according to me. And I think probably 2 people watched it, which is fine, you know? Different strokes, different folks, all that jazz. I actually don't have too much like natural darkness underneath my eyes. But it does, any brightness will help open up your eyes, and when you have tiny eyes like I do, it does help to put brightness kind of like above, below, to like in the inner corner. All of that really does help. I'm so sniffly. I've always been cleaning so much. Okay, so that's all my wet stuff. Some people like to apply liquid contour, cream blush, liquid blush. I don't really like any of that stuff because I feel like if I'm gonna, it's just so much more easier for me to control in powder form. So I'm gonna powder down now. I'm gonna use a powder I don't like as much because it doesn't set as well. And yeah, because I'm not going for long wear here. I just need something. Oh shit, that's a ton of powder. Look how much powder. Oopsies. Just gonna close that upside down. I gotta set my under eyes fast because I'm 31, almost 32, and that shit on me. It's gonna be a little bit slower, but anywhere that creases fast, you want to make sure that you set it fast and you make sure that it's not creasing already before you set it. So if it starts to crease before you set it, then just gonna take a brush and kind of smooth it out. God, this is very heavily fragranced, and it is unsettling because it keeps on going into my nose. Now, if you don't have like a perfectly smooth canvas, not to worry. put a lot of color on there and you'll distract from a lot of shit that's going on. Hello, welcome in. I am about to turn 32 in 7 minutes. Oh, I have so much powder everywhere. Hey, Zach. Welcome in. Oh, God, powder's gonna go everywhere. But this is the trash can. Jesus fucking Christ. How are you doing, Zach? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and wipe this powder off. If I wanted it to last longer, I would leave it on for longer, but I'm gonna take it right off. I'm literally gonna take a picture and it's gonna be like, happy birthday to me. And I'm gonna take all this off. But I just wanted to do one last video. Wow, I'm 31. Well, I'm still young, right? It's funny, once you're past 30, it just like there's nothing that feels like young or fresh about you. Everything feels like old, decrepit, withering away, except like withering away and like you're getting bigger. I thought you were younger, Zach. You just have like a really young energy, and I like mean that in like a complimentary way, of course. But like, yeah, I thought you were younger than that. Well, this would be the day to not have any of my fucking shit be where I need it to be. But you know what? We're just gonna roll with the punches because that's what life gives you. Zach, if you would like to come hang out with me out and have people up here when I turn 32, but if you don't want to come up, that's cool too. Always an option, never required. So I'm going to contour my face, and I'm going to use a cooler tone than I normally do. I don't know. I'm going to switch back and forth. I think a lot more people are doing bronzy shit these days, and I usually do, just because it's in recent years become easier to find a contour shade that fits my skin tone. But every once in a while, I like to keep things cool. As Winter likes to say, a casket ready. This is Catrice Prime and Fine. Why are there all these fucking double names? Like, why is that even necessary? So, the good thing about using a cooler tone is that it's going to, like, shadows in your face will naturally, or shadows period, are naturally cooler toned. So, it looks like a more natural shadow. So it's a little bit more effective than bronzing for contouring, but both pretty much do the same thing. So do whatever you want. Do what makes you happy. There's no rules in makeup. There's like things that you know, if you want to consider, you can consider, but just do what makes you happy. You deserve it. It's your birthday after all. So one thing I do have to do is get the makeup out of my piercings when I do my makeup. I haven't shaved my eyebrows in like maybe 3 weeks. Maybe a little bit more than that. So I'm surprised I won't have like more regrowth than I already do, but hey, that's whatever. Just kind of when you catch things on their growth cycle. It's really hard to tell if I'm doing anything with this contour powder. So I'm gonna switch over to my bronzer because it's a little bit darker, it's a lot warmer, and it will, I'll be able to fucking see it, hopefully. I don't know where anything is. I haven't shaved my eyebrows ever. Yeah, I've only done it, well, I did it once and then I continued doing it. And it was fun to put new eyebrows on and to have fun with it. But I started to have trouble like thinking of like cool things to do with them. I'm gonna do one of the things that I did that I really enjoyed. But now that everyone's doing Halloween makeup, there's like so many people doing really cool things with their eyebrows. I'm like, why didn't I think of that when I had no hair? Should I shave it off again? I don't know. But I think I'm gonna let them grow back, at least for, this point in time, and then, reevaluate in the future. But now I know that I can do it, and not so bad. It's actually pretty fun if you like doing makeup. You do look more like an egg. So, be prepared to have people on the internet call you eggs or call you an egg. But I've been called way worse. Way worse by myself. So I really don't give a shit what other people have to say about that. I feel like this room has just shit lighting. So I think you just need to pass gas. Well, I hope that's all that needs to happen. It's an easy fix. Okay, let's just give up with this because I just don't know if anything's going anywhere right now. I still smell that powder. It's so perfumey. It's gross. Especially when you bring out as much as I did, it really is like you're like choking on it. So I'm gonna use a little bit of blush, and so you might be like, if you're doing like your everyday wearable makeup, why are you using blush? And so blush doesn't have to be like all of that. Blush can just be like a little bit of color to give you some life back in your face. Because everything is like you're just a big shade of at this point. So what blush can do, I'm trying to find what the blush brush I actually like, because this one just kind of plops it on a little bit too heavy, and I'm not really trying to go down that route right now. Is that brush in here? Yes. Okay, this one's better. My favorite. That is better. And I'm going to take 2 orange shades. I'm going to kind of mix them to get my right color. Because I have a very, I guess I'm a true neutral, but I have like a lot of pinks in my skin, but I also have a lot of yellow in my skin. So orange and coral blush tend to be a lot more flattering on my skin tone and a lot more like what I naturally look like when I have color in my face, rather than like pinky tone blushes and pink blues and all that shit. Let's put some fucking eyebrows on. Oh my gosh, it's 12:02. I'm 32. Well, that's as much makeup as you get while I'm 31. Or I was 31. 32 just like is such an anticlimactic like fucking thing. Like, who gives a shit? Hey Lydia. It is officially my birthday. And I started this tutorial when I was 31. And I ended it when I'm going to end it when I'm 32, hopefully. I mean, we'll fucking see. Okay. I'm trying to, okay, so for brows, I could go very natural, but no. Shit, do I have to? Oh, I think that palette is in my bedroom. And I'm not gonna get up because I'm lazy. Okay, I think I can make this work with some other products I have. yeah. We got this. We got this, everybody. I saw you. I'm slightly getting nervous. I need to be nervous. I'm gonna put the link in the chat if you want to come up. If you don't want to come up, no problem. But I just wanted to invite everyone up for my birthday. Hey, baby. Thank you. I was gonna do one last makeup look while I was 31. But I'm not 31 anymore, so fuck that. Oh. No, I'm just doing something natural. I love you. Now we're gonna say you should fear it. Your reckoning is coming, baby. So, for those of you who don't know, Mel is also 32, and her birthday is on the 2nd of November. So, her birthday is, what is that? 10 days? Yeah, 10 days apart. And when we're the same age, I can't make fun of her for being older because we're the same age, obviously. That's how that works. But the minute that she's older, oh, okay, no worries. I just wanted to say that you're welcome if you wanted to, but no worries at all. For some reason, I can't make my hand do what it needs to do right now. So I've been trying to work on my swamplet shawl. And because I'm using big twist and because I'm doing a lot of chains and slip stitches, it's hell using furls with big twist. It's just a nightmare. But so I've been using clover hooks, which clover hooks are great for finicky yarn, but they don't have that same wide grip that furls would. Maybe I should have blocked out my eyebrows. I'm so used to not having eyebrows, I don't even know what to do with makeup anymore. Thank you for coming on, both Lydia and Zach. I always appreciate seeing you all. No better way to ring in a new year of life and with your friends. Yeah, see where I didn't have where my brow hair started growing back. It's just not looking as neat as I would like. And I'm a stickler for neat, right? But I have this stuff that I don't really ever use, but I got it in a kit for a theater makeup class. And so I might as well give it a try, right? It's hard to make white stand out on my skin tone because I'm so white. But every skin tone has their burden to bear. So this is called Snow White Hair Color. It's by Ben Nye. No, I'm cross streaming, so you didn't. no need to apologize at all. Okay, so this paints hair white. I gotta say, it's looking pretty stupid right now. But maybe that's because I have like 5 hairs. But they're dark as shit, because my hair is so naturally dark. Oh, kind of went outside the lines there, that's cool. And drawing on brows is a young man's game. Too old for this shit now. Just gonna take my brush and just kind of blend that all over. Then kind of brush it onto the hairs. It definitely did crisp up the white a lot. So that's cool. Good to know, good to know. Now normally if you have a full dark eyebrow, you gotta block out your brows using glue or eyebrow wax or something like that. And then you put stuff over it. But when you don't have hairs, do whatever the fuck you want. No big deal. But now that I have like some hairs, it's just dark enough where it shows. Okay. And now I'm gonna do the other eyebrow in black. It's cool, right? It came to me like when I was in treatment. I was like, I'm gonna give this a try, see if it looks cool. It did look cool. It was rad. Hopefully it will be rad. So the tricky thing is getting them even now because the black one's always going to look thicker, even though the white one could be thicker. But if someone like really looked at a picture or really looked at them, they would look obviously a different size. So you kind of have to meet somewhere in the middle of like what the eye sees and what's actually going on. Now, I usually do my eyebrows a little thicker than they naturally are. I'm trying to go a little bit more mask. That's masculine for those who don't know. Good enough. I mean, there have been worse grouse, for sure. I mean, I'm ready to go. Yeah, I'm getting older. It's for sure now. But hey, that's what happens if you stay alive. Okay, we're not Benjamin Buttoning here. I don't really want to do any eye makeup because I'm gonna be doing some Swamp Witch makeup tomorrow. Because I have my hood, I have like 2 partial jaws, and now one of them is gonna make it. But I do want to kind of give my eyes some definition, like that. I don't know what that was. But I do want to give my eyes some definition so that when I take a picture of myself, I'm not like, what happened to my eyes? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that same bronzer brush that I had, and I'm going to go over my lid just a little bit to give it some color. It's big and fluffy. It just brings some dimension back to my face. And then I'm gonna take a shimmery shadow. Like I said, I'm going pretty mask with this. Actually, I'm gonna take a highlighter. Keep the line too long, sorry. But I'm also just super indecisive. So that's just what it is. You can take a little bit of that on the lid. This is a nice brush. My first time. I've had it for like 2 years. But things get lost in my makeup bag all the time. And they show up whenever I need them. Or whenever, right after I need them. Okay. So much powder. Oh, all over my nose. I'm gonna be smelling cotton candy for the next several weeks. Oh. Oh. Jeez, that was unpleasant. Okay, so I'm gonna take kind of like a neutral brown medium shade. I'm gonna kind of smudge that into the outer part of my eye. Okay. I mean, it looks like a pretty dead night, so no need to rush. Just do you. I won't be on here for too much longer, I don't think. I'm gonna take this color underneath my eye as well. When you are slightly aged, like me, actually pretty much any time, but especially when you're a little bit older, everything looks darker underneath the eyes, so you gotta be considerate of that. Thank you. Thank you, Lydia. I'm gonna take like a chocolatey brown, but it's on the cooler side. I'm just gonna put that. Oh god, fresh one in my eye. Wing that one, by the way. Okay. I have the like happy birthday song stuck in my head. But I'm just repeating like, and many more. What's going on with that? That's stupid. Okay, so I'm gonna take some black. Put that on my brush. Tap off any excess. And just kind of go really close to my lash line. This brush is nice. It has a purpose for sure, but it's pointier than I like anticipated without like really looking at it. And the tip keeps on poking, scrubbing it in my eyeball. That's not what I need to do. Shit. This makes your eyelashes look denser. Gives some definition right around your eyes. But use it with a lighter hand than you would if you were a 15-year-old emo kid, like I was. Yes, I was 15 when emo emerged from its crater in the earth. I remember all the Panic of the Disco albums being released, all of them, and I bought all of them except the last one. So maybe it was just me keeping them afloat. No, I know that's not true. I know that there were other circumstances. Okay, well, this make it get a lot more dramatic than I expected, but it just is what it is. Now I'm going to take a fluffy blending brush and kind of go with what I'm doing now, but I'm just going to take it and I'm going to deepen up my crease a little bit. Just because what, we're already here. Just blend it out a fuck ton. Because I'm not trying to look deep for the gods. I'm trying to look like, hey, I wanted to take a nice picture for once, and now I'm going to take my makeup off. But yes, this is more than I would normally wear if I'm trying to show the world how much of a man I am. Yeah. But who gives a shit what people think, right? You live your life for other people, you're never going to be happy. They won't let you have that. So I think all we need to do, because I hate mascara. I don't feel like it does anything, and I don't want to use it. Oh man, I had my white liquid lip. That would have been fucking awesome for the eyebrow. Damn it. Next time. Okay, so I'm gonna do, hello, welcome in. I'm gonna do, my signature, not black lip. Wait, is this the black one? I think this is the black one. Yeah, that looks black. The tubes look almost identical. So they're by the same company. The company is notoriously morbid. Thank you, Winter, for turning me on to them. But you can see that they look pretty close in the tube. This one is called Thou Shalt Not Fear, and this one is called Ruins. Ruins is black. This is like a dark blue, black, gray. And I like this one more than the black. For some reason, the black doesn't sit on my lips as nicely as this one does. My hands are so shaky right now. Oh yeah. But as I was saying earlier, I'm using my clovers for one of my Swamp Witch. One of my Swamp Witch shawls. And it just hurts my wrist so much more. I know it's ergonomic technically, but still, it's like not. Like, clovers are so much better for my wrist. Like, my wrist hurts so much from crocheting with a clover for a couple hours. The white eyebrow looks fucking crazy, but it's fun. I do like it. So what I'm gonna do is I have a, what do I have? I have something that helps with this. I have it's a volumizing brow filler, but it actually works really well on my tiny little baby. Yes, I have to poke out my lip to get my mustache hairs to show because they're very fine. But they will peek through my makeup, so it's like I have to acknowledge them, but it's catch-22. So I guess that's pretty much it. This light is blinding me. Ooh. But yeah, so this is what it looks like to be 32. I love you all and can't wait for another year of adventures with you all. So I'll talk to you later. Have a good night.